Hello friend, welcome to Favour Mentors. I am Caroline, and in this channel we talk about our mental health, our emotional health, and our spiritual health so that we can grow and bring up generations which are mentally sober, emotionally sober, and spiritually sober. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to share with you about loneliness. We as human beings experience loneliness in various ways. Some of us, we have a craving as aside the fact that we have maybe a phone book which is full, but if you look through and really search, there are very few people that you get in contact with every other time or every day or maybe occasionally. So we feel lonely, and some of us are in a relationship or are in marriage, or maybe we have a relationship with our kids, but still we feel so far away, or we feel alone in the relationship. So we're gonna tackle that. And also maybe you have a bunch of friends but you feel like you don't fit in, or maybe you don't feel like you're the alone, you're the eagle among many doves, right? Yeah, we're gonna settle that. We're gonna talk about loneliness. We feel loneliness in various ways, and how we can elevate ourselves, maybe feel safe in our space, feel that being alone does not necessarily have to be lonely. You can find various ways to make yourself cheerful and love your space, right? Yeah. So let's get into this video and see how we can elevate ourselves, elevate our mood, how we can elevate our vibrations. So yes, we can do that together. So number one is mindset shift. Give yourself that mindset shift. Counteract your negative thoughts with positive affirmations, because most of the time having this feeling of loneliness is because maybe you are in a victim mode, or maybe you do not see the positive or yeah, the positive side of your situation. So what let me say, for example, you see, because some of us, you can feel lonely because maybe your age sets or your age group are succumbing to some form of disease, or maybe they are dying. So now you look at yourself and you're like, I am lonely. Everyone around me is dying, is succumbing to something, but I'm here. Here I am. I'm healthy. I am. I have my two legs, my two eyes, and I can do everything seamlessly without any problem. So instead of feeling lonely in such a situation, you can tell yourself something like, I have a purpose to fulfill in my life, right? As much as my other people, my other friends are maybe dying, here I am healthy, I am I am fit, I can still use this time that I have to like change someone else's life, or I can use this time that I have to touch someone else. Yeah. So once you change that mind, you shift your mind from the loneliness thought or a negative thought that is bringing you the loneliness, then you can elevate yourself and you can see the positive in a situation and see like, me, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that worse. Number two is identify your self-depreciating behavior. You can shift your mind, or you can identify the behavior that is pulling you back. Self-depreciating behaviors are behaviors that impede your growth, are behaviors that pull you back, the behaviors that are not promoting you towards the growth that you need. So like for myself, I have this behavior of approaching people with caution and suspicion. Mind you, I've never met this person, I don't know them, they're just strangers, but I approach them with a certain cautiousness and suspicion, which will lead me to like putting a wall between me and them. And now I don't want to get involved too much with these people. So what I learned, I didn't even know that this behavior is coming from a point of loneliness. Maybe at some point while growing up, there was maybe a time that I felt I was lonely and left aside, not being attended to. So I tended to pull back from people and not get involved into so much into people. I really would maybe let people be, and that's how I grew up to now. So that behavior, I adopted it, and I didn't know it was coming from a point of loneliness until recently, of course. Then I decided to share this video with you. This is personal again. So what I learned is this: go ahead and list down your self-depreciating behaviors. Yeah, my self-depreciating behavior is number one, getting too suspicious and cautious with people. I create a wall between me and them. Number two is prejudging people once I see them. I have this habit of like, when I see someone, I just start judge them, just like the way they are, their physical look, how they are, or maybe how they respond to me. I judge them immediately, and then now I say like, they did not respond to me very well, or maybe to how I expected them to. So I'm not going to involve myself with them too much. I'm just gonna let them be, and I just be myself alone. Then maybe later on, when these people open up in a way and I'm like, huh, these people are this talkative, these people. So now you see, I'm like defeating myself. I am impeding myself from a social interaction just because of me prejudging them. So I list those two as my self-defeating behavior in terms of being social with strangers. That's what I'm saying, strangers. So after you list down your self-defeating behavior, you go ahead and be alert with them the next time you feel like you are in the same situation. So now that I know that behavior of mine of being cautious and suspicious of projecting people is coming from a point of loneliness. So I then become alert to every time I meet a stranger and I want to interact with them, right? So maybe I meet someone today, a stranger who is supposed to be in my life in some way. So instead of me being suspicious to them, I will like tell them, hey, hi, I'm Caroline. How are you? We interact, and make sure when you're talking to people, smile to them. There's also something that I've learned recently, which is if you are interested in people, that's how people will also be interested in you. Just the way you like people to maybe talk to you in a joyful mood so that you can also give in to the conversation. That is the same way everyone else want to be treated. So if you're in a situation, maybe you feel socially lonely, you can go ahead and list on your self-depreciating behavior and get yourself to talk to people. If so, it doesn't have to be many people, the people who interact, your paths cross with theirs, go ahead and talk to them. Be interested with them. That's how you become alert. So the next time I meet a stranger with whom we will keep interacting with for the longest time, if I am about to get cautious and suspicious or prejudge them, I go ahead and tell myself, no, Caroline, keep an open mind. You don't know this person, you have never seen them, they don't know you. So go ahead and try to know them instead of prejudging them. And yeah, my social interactions have improved. They have improved because nowadays I always tell myself, keep an open mind and get to know people. That's how I overcame. Not like overcome because I'm still a work of art, I'm still working in myself, I'm still growing, I'm still learning and unlearning. So yeah, those are the two things that you really can do to get you out of your loneliness. Let's say for example, now that is me socially loneliness. If you're lonely in marriage now, you have to adopt the mindset shift. Yeah, you will adopt the mindset shift and find a way or positive affirmation to overcome your negative affirmations, which will promote you to live freely in your own space and not feel the loneliness. If you have enjoyed this video so far, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I will be so grateful. And also let me know in the comment section which point or what are you likely to practice to overcome your loneliness. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.